Hello, friends. Welcome back to the shop. Today is Sunday, June 15th, and it's raining again. It was a song, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to build an ark, just a weekend ark, because it only rains on the weekends, apparently. Very annoying because I got a lot of stuff I got to get done outside, and I can't do it because it's raining. I guess I could do it, but then I get wet. Anyway, we're off to a great start today. So I have my Clafter Savinelli. This was a pipe that I believe was made for a pipe shop by Savinelli. So it was like one of their house pipes. And this was a gift from my buddy Couch. And I really love this pipe, so thank you, Couch. I know you don't see me smoke many bents, but this is a very, very nice bent, and I enjoy it greatly. Sigma Man Tony. In the Clafters Savinelli, I have some Black Irish Twist. Those of you that are not familiar with Black Irish Twist, I'll give you a quick peek. Looks like that. You gotta chop it up. I have some though. This is the tobacco of the month, by the way, chosen by you, the Friday night live stream viewers. And I had chopped some up actually on Saturday of last week and let it dry for a couple days with the lid off, and then put the lid on it. Smoking pretty good. I'll do in a couple weeks' time. I'll give you an impression video of it, but trying to do one bowl a day, which is what I usually do with the tobacco of the month, and yeah, it's good stuff. So what's on my mind today? I hope this doesn't go awry, but you got to do what you got to do, right? I try to avoid politics on YouTube. I just try to avoid it because not because I'm not interested in it, and not because I don't think it's important, but because I think it's divisive. You know, I like discourse. I like sitting down with somebody that doesn't agree with me on politics, religion, anything, and talking about the differences, and understanding why that person thinks the way they do, helping them understand why I think the way I do. And I like leaving that, not necessarily changing the other person's mind, but making sure that we understand each other, because that's important. You know, we don't have to all believe the same thing, but we have to understand each other. And that kind of thing just isn't possible in this media. So when you talk about politics on YouTube, it tends to be, like, this is what you got to believe, and uh, I don't like that. I just don't like it. But I'm not going to talk about it today. But sometimes events happen that are political. They're at their heart political, and to talk about them almost implies that you're talking about politics. And so I'm going to try not to go in that direction, but I just want to point out that horrible things happened in Minnesota yesterday. Assassination of a member of the state legislature, attempted, I believe, assassination of another member, and their spouses. So at least two people dead. Uh, just this sort of thing can't happen. It's chilling. And this is without a doubt politically motivated. I mean, we know that um, there was a vote in the Minnesota legislature on health care for illegal immigrants, and apparently the person that did this, I don't know if they've been caught yet. I haven't seen any news on this since late yesterday evening, but they were opposed to this vote, and the people that were targeted were actually Democrat members of the legislature that voted in opposition to their party. Um, so this was clearly politically motivated, and Yeah, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. No matter what you believe about the vote, this isn't the way political discourse should work. I mean, you should be free to have an opinion of your own that hopefully represents your constituents and not have to fear for your life. It's a chilling thing. And if you look over the course of the past few months, I suppose, I mean, there's been unprecedented things happening. You know, we've got, I mean, unprecedented violence. We've had two attempted assassinations on a presidential candidate. Again, don't think about who the candidate is or which side you're on. All that presidential candidate. This shouldn't happen. Doesn't matter which side you're on. We've had the murder of two Israeli diplomats. The murder of a insurance company CEO. And you know, these, again, they're clearly politically motivated events, and they're being done by the people that have been telling me for years that I should have limited gun rights and guns are evil. And yeah, I don't know. It's there's a there are always extremists, right? But the extremists seem to be getting more extreme, I guess is the point. And I worry about that because it goes back to things we've talked about before with social media and social engineering and the idea that the social media algorithms create this bubble that we live in. And we just assume that everybody agrees with us because we don't get told differently. So I want to challenge you. You know, the next time you see a piece of news that outrages you, no matter what it is, no matter what it is, um, fact check it, and then don't. I don't even like those words. They've gotten so overused. I don't mean go and Google it. You know, really dig into it. Find the primary sources. A great resource is, and it's not perfect, but a great resource is Ground News because the Ground News app lets you, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but I just like the app. It lets you see both sides of the argument. It lets you see articles from both sides, and that's a starting point. But if they're talking about a bill, go find the bill, read it. There are official websites. There are official government websites. Uh, find the information for yourself. We gotta break out of these bubbles, or we're doomed. We're really doomed. Uh, we're just going to grow further and further extremes, and we're not going to have any happy median. And when it comes to these kinds of issues, the median really is the happy place. You know, it's not that you don't believe one thing or the other, but you're willing to look at both sides and you're willing to think about it. And you may never agree, you know, with that side or this side, and that's fine. But at least you thought about it. At least you know why that is. Yeah, the world's gone crazy. Don't go crazy with it. That's the bottom line. So, world's going crazy, so I'm going on vacation. My wife and I are going. We're leaving this. I get the dates all screwed up. We're either leaving Wednesday or Thursday, and we're coming back the following Thursday or Wednesday. So if we're leaving on Wednesday, we're coming back on Thursday. That doesn't seem right. We must be leaving on Thursday, coming back on Wednesday. Anyway, Hopefully this will work. Yeah, there. So I had this for the live stream, but so there'll be no live stream next Friday. We'll resume that on June 27th. There will also not be a Sunday video next Sunday. Now I might try to do something from the beach. I don't know if I'll have time. I don't know if I'll have the opportunity, but maybe just a quick hello or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If it rains the whole time I'm there, maybe I'll just sit in my hotel room and talk to you. We'll do a week-long live stream as it rains. Hopefully that's not going to happen. That would be disappointing. We're going to Ocean City, Maryland. And by the way, I've been joking about this, but this is actually true. I was really looking forward to the Capitol Land Pipe Show for the fourth year in a row, uh, which I haven't managed to make happen once. And my wife informed me that she booked hotel rooms for that week. Unfortunately, they were in the wrong state, so I won't be going to the Capitol Land Pipe Show, which is next weekend. Hopefully, some of you will go. It's in Albany, New York, or near Albany. You're not familiar. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be a great time. But unfortunately, I shall not be there. But we do enjoy Ocean City. There's some restaurants I like to go to there. There's I probably have a little bit more alcohol than I should, but it's vacation, right? And just relax and do nothing. Sit on the beach, sit on the balcony. There's a little, I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a boardwalk, but it's I guess it's a boardwalk of sorts, and it's got rides and little shops and things like that. So we'll walk around that, and yeah, just have some fun. I used to really like going to a restaurant called the restaurant's called something else, but there's a bar attached to it called Sneaky Pete's, and they have crabs and blue claw crabs, and you could get like a big pile of blue claw crabs and sit there and crack them open. And I liked that. I grew up eating those. We used to catch them in Wildwood, and my grandmother would cook them up. And my wife doesn't like them, so it's a little bit weird. And he's sitting there with this big pile of crabs, and she's sitting there eating a chicken nugget or whatever. Uh, my wife has the diet of a 10-year-old girl. Anyway, uh, but the last time I went there, the prices I mean, it was ridiculous. It was really absurdly expensive compared to previous years. And I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't think it's worth what they're charging for crabs, for goodness sakes. It was funny because we used to catch them, by the dozens. We would bring home so many that my grandmother would get mad at us. And that was for the cost of, we used to use Bunker, which was like, you'd get more than you could use for 50 cents. And the traps, which we had forever. So yeah, it used to essentially be free. And now for one person, it's like, that was silly. It was like $120. Granted, that was an all-you-can-eat deal, but even the smaller things were, $50, $60. I'm enjoying this Black Irish twist. Maybe a little too much because it's not easy to get, but we shall see. So, what's on the docket for today? Well, I had so much stuff to do outside. I got to weed. I wanted to bring in some more of the lettuce and the arugula because we're going to be gone for a week, so we're going to bag it up and take it with us to have salads like for lunch and stuff. got to brush the dogs because they're going to the kennel, and I wanted to put some more straw down on the garden beds just to help keep the moisture in while we're going. Can't do any of that right now, um, and I got to work for the 3 days that I'm working. It's going to be like all day, 9, 10 hour days, just because I had to pack all these meetings in before I'm leaving to, because I'm not going to be here. So I don't know when I'm going to get the stuff done, but it will get done. I might be out there in the rain later today brushing dogs. That would be an awful experience. That's not going to happen. Anyway, I'm babbling a bit. If you made it this far, thanks for joining me. And you know, think about what I said. Again, I'm not interested in converting anybody. I just want people to think. I just want people to understand their beliefs, even if they disagree with me completely. Um, that's all I'm interested in. So with that, my friends, I think I will draw this to a close. Uh, Thanks a lot for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff helps the algorithm out, helps other people find other pipe presenters, which is important. Builds the community. And yeah, so I hope you have a great Sunday, and looking forward to a good week ahead. If you Oh gosh, I forgot. Happy Father's Day. My goodness, I'm not a father, so this doesn't occur to me. Sorry. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers. Uh, have a great Father's Day, great Sunday. Hope you're looking forward to a great week ahead. And until we speak again, I will look forward to talking to you all again very soon. So goodbye now.